Good morning, everybody. I am Ragdoll Riversong, and this is, of course, Animal Crossing. I hope you all are doing well. I am doing pretty good this morning. Thank you so very much for joining me. Good morning, Katie. Good morning, Sandy. Hope you both are doing wonderful. I'm feeling a little better today, Sandy. I've been trying to rest as much as I can off of stream, and yesterday I actually got some laundry and stuff done. I'm proud of myself. But I have been feeling kind of tired and kind of overwhelmed, I guess, with everything that needs to be done. So I'm just trying to pace myself and remember, I need a little extra TLC right now. Try to take care of myself. I want to decorate over here in this little Care Bear area up on the cliff where their houses are, and I have an idea. I'm hoping will look great, but I'm having trouble with the pathway over there. And I do want to grab just a few things real fast to make it look a little better up that way. Aw, thank you so much, Sandy. So glad y'all could be here today. I don't know what I want in their yards yet, so I'm kind of just focusing on the all-around decoration. And I still haven't gone and gotten a few things customized. Good to hear you're feeling better. Thank you so much, Katie. I think it's just like the stress of everything now that, like everything that needs to be done with insurance and things like that. And, just I'm trying to breathe and I'm trying to be calm about it. But, when your world gets shaken up a little bit, it's hard to just go on like nothing happened, So I've just been trying to make the best out of the situation at hand. My mom raised me to kind of be tough stuff, as she said. I remember one time whenever I was very, very little, I fell off my bicycle and I scraped my knee up pretty bad. It was bleeding. And we had to go get some stitches. And I was like, Mom, it hurts so bad. And she was like, yes, but did you die? You're fine. So, I don't know, just very grateful to be alive and happy that I can be here with y'all, Hello, Guffy. How's it going this morning? How are you? Y'all, if you don't know my friend Katie and you don't know my friend Guffy, you should go check them out. I still am having a little bit of mental fog, I guess, is the word for it. And I keep forgetting little things, but I'm trying to do better. I really am. I hope you're doing well today. What all moms say? Did you die? Yep. She's like, you're fine. So I don't know. I've got that mindset of I don't have time to feel sorry for myself. I just got to keep moving. You say that too, Sandy. Yes. And so, like, I don't know, there have been a couple of incidents, and like the hernia thing, I probably should have had it checked out sooner, but it's one of those things where you just kind of put that pain to the back of your mind because you just got to keep going. That's the way I was raised. That's how my mom taught me. So I was like, well, I'm fine, I'm good. But I think I kind of let it go past a point of I should have really had it checked out sooner, So I'm trying to do better at assessing how I feel and making sure that I'm okay. So I'm really trying my best to keep an eye on it this time. I don't love that. I think it needs to go in the corner up here, but I think then it's going to be on the dirt. So my hubby's always telling me I'm the toughest chick he's ever met. My best friend complained about my driving once, and I said, but did you die? Right, Sandy? Like, you're fine. It's okay. The most terrible part about, like, this situation was this morning, actually. And, my hubby was going to work. My aunt is picking him up. Thank God I have a terrific aunt and cousin that are coming to get him for work every morning because I was so panicked. But my aunt is coming to get him. I don't like it that way either. And, it was foggy this morning and he went outside and he was like, oh gosh, I have PTSD because it's foggy outside. And I was like, oh, my poor sweetheart. And I felt that because the minute I saw it, my chest kind of started pounding a little bit. But yeah, have a little bit of PTSD because of fog because of the accident. My mom always said, suck it up, cupcake. Yeah. You made it to 500 yesterday? That's amazing, Guffy. Oh my goodness, congratulations. Can we get all the hearts and hype in chat for Guffy? That is amazing. That is so cool. Very happy for you. Good morning, Moses. How's it going? That's awesome. Oh. All the hype. Oh my goodness. I don't know what to do right here. Here, let's try this one. Let's do this. Oh my gosh. See, this is my problem. Okay, I remember now. Okay, brain fog and all. Give me a moment. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. It's been a week. That is so wonderful, Guffy. It's such an amazing feeling too. It's wonderful. Very appreciative of all of my friends that come back and listen to me babble on every day. I think I need to round it off. You know, one of my things on my paper for my concussion, they told me I need to lay off of like moving around a whole lot, or you know, like being up and moving a whole lot, like if I start to feel dizzy. And they also tell me to avoid video games, and I just kind of looked at him and I was like, yeah, that won't happen. I was like, that won't happen. But I have noticed that occasionally my eyes feel a little bit wonky when I'm playing, so I'm trying to be mindful of if I don't feel well. And we did have to end stream a little early yesterday, so I am trying to take care of myself. But I thought that was funny, that was one of my take care of yourselves on my paper. I was like, eh. Yes, very happy to be here too. Happy that y'all like to come listen to me babble on about things. See, that looks a little bit better, I think. That's not too bad, right? I would be like, but sir, that's my job. Guffy, as they're doing like all of these tests and things, I am literally laying up in this hospital gurney and I am playing on my Switch as I'm watching Nyla's stream. And I'm just like, I don't see that going well for you, sir. I don't. I don't see this working out. I said I can try, but I don't know. He just kind of laughed at me. I was like, if I have a headache or something, I'll put it down. How about that? I was like, I have things to do, sir. So many. Oh my gosh, this is gonna drive me bananas today. Yeah, I was. And I put everything away whenever they wanted to take me back for the CT scan and the x-ray and stuff like that. But I was literally on my Switch when he was telling me not to be on video games too much. I was like, sir, this calms my anxiety, and you don't want to see me without my anxiety calm. I was like, I need this. It's for both of our good. Hello, Danny. Welcome in and good morning. I don't know how I'm going to get this to fit in over here. Okay, this is the struggle because I want the cloud pathing, but I need the in-game pathing so we have destinations on the map, you know, so you can tell where you're going. I don't know. This is a little bit tricky. See, I'm just trying to have it go all the way through, but like this pathing is looking all right on top of the in-game. We figured it out, but I'm having a hard time with the clouds now. This is our cloud pathing without anything under it. And I was just testing a few things that I thought might look good with our clouds, and I think I'm gonna have to do it without the in-game pathing under it for the cloud part. Sir, you don't know my friend anxiety. Yes, Guffy. Oh, how funny. That's how it feels sometimes. Do we like these beds up here? Do they look like they kind of fit in and they look like little clouds that you could just jump on? Or, you know, does it just look like I laid furniture outside? I do think they work. I'm trying to think about some other things I can put in with them to make them look less bed-like. But I do think I like the little rainbow at the front here. And we could do something like that so it looks like a cloud. Just kind of floofing there. You know? Cloud cars. Oh, so cute, Katie. So cute. I think it would look like that if we turned them like this. Oh, so cute. But yeah, I think it works pretty well. Oh my goodness, I forgot about their little cloud cars. That is terribly cute. Okay, I think we're gonna have to take out the in-game pathing. I'll try it one more time, but... Except he's not my friend, I just call him that because he never leaves. That is such a vibe, Guffy. I even had a touch of anxiety this morning. I was like, oh, come on, not today. Not today. Just can we get through one day? All right, let me try this one more time and see if I can if I can fix it to be better. But I'm not in love with this. All right. Here we go. We can do this. I think it can be done. It just can't be done the way I want it to be done, you know? I don't know. Like, how about we take it out one more? Because it's not going to let me put anything up under the house over there. And then we come at it a different direction. The only part that I don't love is I can't get it to connect up here, but whenever I do, it doesn't look right in the corner. You're driving me batty, Pathway. You're driving me batty. Oh, that's why. I don't love that. Hello, Benny. Welcome in. How's it going? Thank you so much for being here. Okay, so I think this is the opposite of the problem we were having with the natural path. And I think what I need to do is simplify and only make it a line, because this cloud path does cover up on it, unlike the natural path, which is just baffling to me. I don't think this area is a problem so much as right up by the doors, and I think what I need to do for that is just remove those side pieces altogether. You gave me a like and you're doing great. That's wonderful, Benny. I'm so glad you could be here today. I think I need to remove it completely. Do y'all ever be sitting weird and you just kind of straighten yourself up and you notice that you were sitting weird? Because that just kind of happened to me. I guess I was trying to see around something in my game. I don't know. Sometimes I'm crazy. Okay, I think these will be fine. But I'm gonna go ahead and just not curve it or anything, because I don't want it to pull on my path in a certain way. Because that tends to be the problem. Hello, how are you doing today, Kat? What do you think about the Carebears cousin, or Carebears cousins, maybe? I love the Carebears cousins. I thought we would do all bears first, though, Kat, and then we would have some of the critters come in as our Carebears cousins a little bit later, just because I do love the bears and the cubs so much in this game. My hubby actually has the little Carebears cousin penguin. It's so cute. You need a lurk? No worries, Katie. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you enjoy your lurk. I think I'll leave that area as a square. I think we'll do the pattern or pathing a little bit different up here. I think I can make this work, but then again, it was a square up by the door, so I don't know. We'll give it our best effort. I found that's all I can do in life. Give it my best go. Okay. Let's give it another shot. Oh, nice. I'm glad to see more Animal Crossing content. I feel like there's been a dip recently. Yeah, I think a lot of our friends are just excited about the new game that may be in works, you know, for Animal Crossing. So a lot of our friends are just kind of exploring other games at the moment, I believe, Kat. Which is valid, you know. I like to check out new games too, but I do primarily play Animal Crossing. It's like therapy for me. I've been trying to get back into Dreamlight Valley a little bit because they do have some new items that I want. But that game is a little overwhelming for me. And we took a break to play Spiritfarer and Luma Island for a little bit, which was fun. But I am glad to get back to my islands. You're new here, Kat. I have 4 different Animal Crossing islands. We have a DIY island that's in hard mode currently. And Care-a-Lot is one that we're working on right now. And I also have an all-purple island that I just got finished up. And isn't that something? I don't remember what the last one is. Let's see. Hard mode, Carebears, DIY. Or wait, hard mode and DIY are the same island. Heavens. I was recently in an accident and my head's been shaken up, so I have a little bit of a concussion. I can't think straight. I do have 4 eyelets. Been doing Dreamlight playthrough on my channel. I get it though, it is a bit overwhelming. It can be sometimes. It can be, cat. But it is a lot of fun. And so I've been trying to get back into it and explore a little more in Dreamlight Valley. I recently learned you can fly with the fairy wings instead of gliding. Like, I don't know why I didn't process that before. But oh my goodness, I was shocked this morning and I was so excited. I was like, I needed this in my life. Something I didn't know I needed, but I needed. Oh no, that's not it at all. No. Okay, so I need that tree there. I assumed it would be this one, but I think it's gonna have to be this one. Ugh. I'm having the worst luck with this pathway. The only way to travel, it looks so cool, cat. I just didn't know you could do it. I was like, my heart. Be still, my heart. That was so cute. I created an outfit to go with it and everything. As soon as I found out, I was like, well, that's it. We're gonna be a fairy. That's it. Okay, this is looking a lot better, and I'm way happier with this because I don't want to give up the underneath pathway. I want to be able to have an island that's easy for y'all to navigate if you come visit. And I think this is going to be great. Oh my goodness, this is so cute. I don't think that's the right one though. Here, let's get a little more of the clouds out there. I've been trying to mix them though. I've been doing the one with a whole lot of stars and then the one that only has like a star, so that there is a little bit of variation in here. Oh, I did that wrong too. Hold on. I did it wrong that time. Because we have a whole bunch of the ones with stars in it up here. And I just want to mix it up slightly so it doesn't look overwhelmingly colorful. But I do like it. The trick is always keeping yourself well fed. Easiest way to do that is stock up on cacao and using cacao to make candy, and bam, cheap but very good way to have the sprint. Yes. On another note, your paths are so cute. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, cat. I need to get them in the description, but like I said, it's been a heck of a week. Like, really. Hello, Emily. Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. I don't remember if I made your channel command, Emily. Am I thinking right, or am I all mixed up today? So sorry, friends. I am wildly crazy this week. Y'all, if you don't know my friend Emily, you should go check her out. She has some amazing Animal Crossing videos over there. I don't believe I made you a channel command yet, but I will. I set a paper out specifically for these things because I know I'm a little behind on some stuff. Okay. Let me get this wrote down so I don't forget. My brain is like very wow this week. right. Day by day, I'm getting better though, y'all. I feel much, much better today compared to yesterday. So that's a blessing. This pathway is just everything I needed for a happier day today. You know what I mean? Like, it's so bright and beautiful. We do need to do some more code shopping too, I forgot. We're gonna have to do that next week, I believe. I know I said this week, but we're gonna have to put it off until next week. I promise to do it. And then we'll get all the codes in the description. If any of you just absolutely need the code, I'm also Ragdoll River Song on Pinterest, and I have a board saved for ACNH Care Bears. All the pads are over there. All the clothes too. I have to go film, but I subscribed and I'll be tuning in. Excited to see you grow. Thank you so much, Kat. I appreciate that. I'm gonna check out your channel in a bit too. I hope you have the best day. Thank you so much for stopping in. You subbed to Squabbles? That's awesome, Benny. Thank you. We like to support our friends over here. I love spending time watching their VODs and their content after I'm done with my chores and my streaming myself. I have so many terrific friends. It's so hard to get their live streams or get to their live streams and to watch all the videos, but what a great problem to have, you know? That is an amazing problem to have. Okay. I also had the regular clouds too. I forgot about those to keep it from being so overwhelmingly stars. We can go back and change it later though. I feel very fortunate to have so many amazing friends. I've been putting just one of the incredibly starry one down compared to the other ones and then just popping them in. I think what I'm going to do over here near the flowers is have like this little piece to cut in so that it's not overwhelmingly blobby cloud, you know what I mean? We want a little bit different in there too. Yay, Ragdoll, the warmest hug. Thank you so much, Happy Pokemon. How's your day? I'll take all the hugs and well wishes I can get. It's been a week. Thank goodness things are looking brighter, though. Thank goodness. Okay, in order to do this, I think what I'm gonna need is this one here. Bear with me, this is new to me. Like an inverted path. It's a little bit different. It's a little trickier. Let's do the square that goes here. And that would be this one, because we want the clouds on that side. And then it would be this one. I did it right. Looky there. I did it right. Okay. And then over on this side, we're going to do the opposite of that. I'm going to have to take out that flower. Let me get it. Let me go ahead and get it. Oh my gosh. This is taking some brain power. You want your stars to go near the flowers. We want those beautiful clouds to line up just so. Oh my gosh, that's too cute. I do think I'm gonna pull those flowers out of there though, and I'm gonna put a giant vine coming through there. I think that would be better than the flowers, honestly. And we can have a few flowers up by their door. But I think that's gonna be the prettiest option here. That way. Here comes that train that likes to bother us every Tuesday. It's Train Tuesday over here, y'all. Oh, come on now. Of course. Of course! I forgot how the paths get laid down. Let me go over there and try. Thought I was in the right spot. Was not. Okay, that looks perfect. That looks great. Do I have any giant vines? I guess not. I know I do, but I don't have any with me, and I didn't bring a storage shed. I really should. Or at least put it at the base of the little cliff there. How is everybody's Tuesday? Thank you so much for coming to hang out with me. And bear with me if I get in here and forget what I went after. That has been a theme as of late, too. I think I need to customize those. I think they need to be a lighter color. And we still have a couple of villagers that are not bears or cubs over here that I'm hoping to inspire to move out. I don't want to say kick out, but inspire to move out. Mine's been alright. I had to order a new computer because my current one just wants to die. That's the worst, Emily. I'm so glad that you're fortunate enough to be able to order a new one, though. That's wonderful. It always is a downer when you have to get something new and learn it, though. But hey, it may be a better computer. I always try to look on the positive side. It may be better in the long run. Non-bear villagers, bye! That's right, Sandy. Oh, I'm customizing. What am I doing? I told you I'm goofy today. I am just loopy as all get out. Oh, for the little scary area for like No Heart and Dark Heart, we could do like these creepy vines up there. I think we're doing the regular green. I want to say that's what my other vines look like. I'm pretty sure. I didn't realize it came in a brownish color like that though. I don't guess I've customized them too much before. After we customize these, we'll see who all's left. I think it's the same two villagers though, and I'm hoping to have a thought bubble very soon. This is the island that shares a switch with Dreamlight Valley, so I don't tend to do a whole lot of fast forwarding over here. We're just kind of playing it as it goes along, so hopefully we'll have a thought bubble very soon. Thank you so much for 10 likes, everybody. I appreciate it. For those of you who don't know, I got everything turned in to disability. I'm gonna use that one. It looks more like a cloud to me. And I got a letter from them saying that I needed to do a phone interview. And I waited and waited all week last week. They did not contact me. Apparently, I got a new caseworker. And I contacted that new caseworker, and his secretary was able to take all of my information that they needed. So fingers crossed for me. Put out all the good positive energy that my disability case will go through, and I'll get disability soon because life has been stressful. Past 6 months have been a little bit tight money-wise. Hopefully that'll go through and family life can just get back to normal and you'll have a less stressed out ragdoll. A less stressed out one, hopefully. Okay, I think this is gonna be so precious, popping through the clouds, if we can get it lined up just right. Like, how cute is that? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, and then we can start filling in some more in the middle here. But that would just be so helpful if that got approved, and then we could figure out a vehicle situation, getting the hubby back and forth to work. We could have some groceries up in the house and pay the bills without stress and worry. That would be lovely. Okay, so our villagers here are mostly bears and cubs right now. We have Grizzly and Pinky, which we're decorating up here by. And we have Cherry, Pico, Blue Bear, June, Nate. We have Jacques and Buck, who really need to find a new island. And we have Judy. I need to get Stitches over here, and I need to get a new cub or a bear to replace Jacques. Oh my goodness, so cute. All right, I'm so glad, Sandy. Hi, sweet blue bear. Yes, thank you so much, Danny. I appreciate it. Danny relocated Blue Bear over here for me. We had to have little Blue Bear. She's so precious. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think the way I'm gonna have to do this here is do a plain cloud to step on because it kept doing our path wonky. So I'm just gonna pop these out and we're gonna do this way. I'll take out this one and this one. And then over here, we're gonna get it to do something like that. And then the flowers just kind of hide that little piece that's not really connected well. I don't know if I can put the path right there beside this. Not sure. Then I wouldn't be able to plant my flower back there though. Okay, so that one didn't do as well as I thought. How about this one? Again, it's because the flower. Okay, fine. Let's do it this way then. I don't think that's gonna look right either, actually. And I did have like a party light arch to put up here. I don't know. Let's give it a shot. That's not too bad. That's not horrible. It's not what I thought. Best home she could have gone to. Oh, thank you so much, Danny. You love my villagers? That's wonderful, happy Pokemon. I'm so glad. I'm very partial to a lot of them over here. Okay, that's gonna be fine. That's gonna look good. We'll have to relocate our flowers. We're just rolling with the punches today. Excuse me, Flick. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to make it extremely poofy up here. Extremely floofy. Okay, so a lot of stars over there. Let's get one over this direction. I know, I'm a weirdo, but I'm trying to make it to where it doesn't look too much like it's repeating everywhere, if that makes any kind of sense. I just want it to look good. The struggle is real sometimes. Not a weirdo. No, not me. I'm very goal-oriented. Let's label it that then. Very goal-oriented. And I have specific things in mind. Oh, that's terrible. Okay, so how about one of these then? Sometimes I think I don't even know how to do pathing. Oh my goodness. Sometimes the struggle is real, y'all. Would it be that one now? Yay! This is a really tricky path though. It has a lot of different curves and arches and creative. Yeah, I'll take creative. I passed that on to my kiddos. Okay. So I think it would have to be that sparkly pattern, but I'm not 100%. Nope. Nope. That's not it. That's not the one. How about another side one? Or is that gonna look funky too? Or is it like this one? I think it's this one. It is. Fabulous. Fabulous. Woohoo! It's a pita. Okay. I like a whole lot of stars up against the corners of our path though. I like the bright colorful there. It adds more of a rainbow feel. And it, to me, makes it look a little better. I don't know. It could just be me being a perfectionist. That could be the other word too. Creative perfectionist. Overly perfectionist. Oh, goodness. Pathing is a pita? Okay, that's looking much better. And the idea that I had for over here was... I think I have to place down the pergolas first, so let's get this little part done. Hi Flick, how's it going? Ooh! Raising a net and swiping. Oh no. Do you know what a PETA stands for? I think my brain is too jumbled to figure this one out today, Sandy. Hold on. Yes! Yes, ma'am, I figured it. Yes, it is! Absolutely agree, Sandy. Sorry, went AFK for a few minutes. I'm back. Welcome back, Emily. No worries. And back to villager hunting. Oh, that sounds fun. Anyone in particular you're looking for? We're hoping to get a couple villagers to leave so we can villager hunt over here. I'm a mess today, Sandy. I'm trying to be okay. That's all we can do some days. I appreciate the company, everybody. Thank y'all so much for 11 likes. Y'all are fabulous. Love villager hunting. Yes. Chadwick is my priority right now, but looking for a couple more blue villagers. Oh, that sounds like so much fun, Emily. I had a great time doing the all-purple island, and the villager hunts were so much fun. You never knew who you would find. You're fine. Your streams are fun. Thank you, Sandy. That's the best compliment I could get today. Aw, thank you, thank you. Y'all make me smile. Y'all make me happy and put me in a good mood. I know somebody said yesterday that I should have taken a couple of days to relax and rest, but that just gets my anxiety going. And honestly, if I'm here spending time with all of y'all, I feel much better. Even though I'm a little bit goofy, I feel much better. I think it needs to go up one. And then I think we'll need one of those corner sections. The bigger the path, the prettier it typically looks, but the more work typically goes into it, if that makes sense. Like, yeah, it's pretty, but you're gonna really have to work for it. You're gonna have to put in some effort. You make us smile and laugh. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. That's one of the main reasons I created my channel, is just to have a good time and hang out with friends and hopefully make each other smile. Because life is too short to be stressing about all the things. Ugh, fail. Oh, here we go. Just when you think you have it and you know what you're doing. Oh, that's not the right one. Look, I caught it in time that time. Oh, heavens. I don't think I would nearly be smiling this much without my Aunt Linda this week. She's terrific. I'm so happy that she could help us out with getting the hubby to work and stuff. And she's the sweetest lady. She didn't realize that we were having like grocery troubles at the moment, you know. I've been off work since December, like early December. And I was venting like all of my problems the day of the accident, and I didn't mean to be. I was just really stressed and my anxiety level was through the roof. But I vented like everything, and she took me to get my medication, and she brought me home that day, and then she took me by the grocery store and she was like, pick out whatever you need. So I just kind of got the stuff that I needed for Anastasia's birthday because it was coming up in like 2 days. And she had a wonderful birthday, by the way. And I picked up a few necessities, and that was just so sweet of her. I have the nicest aunt on the planet. Just, you know, a wonderful little shout out to my terrific aunt and my cousin that have been helping me through this awful little circumstance we're going through. Without them, I don't think I would be nearly smiling as much. She was kind of like a second mom to me whenever I was a kid, because my mom worked 2 jobs sometimes because, you know, she was a single mom for a little bit. And she would work 2 jobs, and my Aunt Linda would come and stay with me and take care of me and my brothers when we were very small. And she just, you know, Mother's Day, I always try to make sure I tell her Happy Mother's Day. I always try to make her something for her birthday, like a cake or some cupcakes or something. And I don't know. She is just the best. This one. That's awesome. I think so too, Sandy. I think she's just one of those lovely people that just is put in this world to make everybody have a better life. Like, she smiles all the time, and she's the one that kind of taught me how to laugh my way through a bad situation, find the funny in it, and, you know, try to find a silver lining. She's a great aunt. She's wonderful. I don't know. I think I want to put this one over here near the house. I don't know how this is going to look, so bear with me. We're going to try it anyway. Oh. I was hoping it would be closer to the house than that. Okay, let's do this one then. Our paths are really going to take a little bit of effort and time over here, y'all. I'll eventually get it. I think it's going to be the corner piece, actually. Like this one coming off the side. That's our best bet. Okay, looking great. Now we got to get their pathways going this way and leading off to the other villagers' homes. But before we do that, I do want to put down a few items over here. I have a couple of pergolas. And I thought it would be very cute if they were up here towards the front. I don't know how I want to rearrange these things, but we're gonna give it a go. I want it to be where we can just walk through there pretty easily. Come on now. I think I want to turn these slightly so all of those little planks line up in the middle and it just looks like one big pergola. You know? I don't know whether I want to do the arch or the decorative lights. I'm thinking the lights, though. I think that's going to be our prettiest option. And see, some of our little spots that I was worried about, like behind this tree, you're not even going to be able to tell that that little spot is there very soon. Because we've got a lot of stuff to put out here. And I just thought something kind of like this to make it look like there were caves up here. Like a big cave. They're like, there's no room to put this here. There is. There absolutely is. Oh, not the right thing. Should go back a little farther. Hello, Chrissy. How's your day? Thank you so much for being here. Actually, I think I want to put that one on the other side of this because the tree kind of blocks the front part of that cave. So if we do something like this, I'm constantly trapping myself up here, so I may have to go down these vines, which is why I placed them beforehand. Is it all the way over here? Absolutely. Yeah, I kind of figured that was coming. In that case, let's just put it right here. Kind of see how that looks from over here too. I like to make it difficult to get around my island. I like to have a hard time traveling. No. That's pretty good. And then we have a little area to plant some of those flowers that we pulled out. Hanging in there, I feel that statement, Chrissy. It's been a wild ride, hasn't it? Life do be lifin' sometimes. Trying to do good though, trying to keep on keeping on. Okay, so our goal is to make it look very rainbow up here. Very cute. I like it so far. Of course it's gonna tell me there's no room. There's no room there. What are you thinking? They want me to take up all my flowers. I'm trying to leave a little bit of a ledge there so we can have flowers and things like that up here too. It just kind of looked funky in my opinion without them. Oh, actually. I'll get it right eventually. I'll trap myself over here, watch. No. That's why I brought extra vines with me too. Yeah, I don't love that. It's gonna have to go forward some more. Oh, excuse me, Flick. I keep just jumping right in his way. Well, actually, from over here, that looks pretty good, actually. Not too bad. the giant vines to look like they're coming out of the grassy area. I think this flower is preventing it. Yeah, of course. Of course. Now, some of the bears and cubs we have are probably not gonna stay on the island, like Nate over here. Love him to pieces, but he's not really one of the Care Bears I had in mind. But he is still a good villager. We found a lot of bears and cubs on our villager hunts. Yeah, I know, honey. I'm sorry. Life has been wild. Life has been crazy. He's like, you haven't talked to me in forever. I really should go talk to some of my villagers before they get upset. Should go have conversations with them. Okay, so this is kind of the vibe I'm going for in our Carolot island. We're gonna have lots of vines and clouds, maybe some caves. Some of those beautiful cloud beds. And I just think this is beautiful. It's coming together nicely. And then of course we'll have to get the cloud path going out this direction and back this way, but I think I'm done with pathing for the day. I think I've had about enough. I think I've tortured myself enough with pathing for the day. Little at a time, we'll get it done. Let's go see if any of the villagers are set to move out. Like, anybody got a thought bubble? Anybody just over it here on Carolot? Oh, I had a couple of plant partitions I thought might look cute at the stair area. Oh, they don't match though. I don't know which one of these I like better. That one kind of blends in with the ground over here, but the other one looks cute, I think, with the darker brown path. I still didn't bring that storage shed, did I? Nope. I still forgot the storage shed, of course. Let me see if I have another wooden partition. Looks like that's primarily what I had. I don't know where that other one came from. How funny. I was pretty sure I only grabbed certain ones. I wanted one of these up there too, but we haven't got the path completely in. Go ahead and put one of these right up by the stairs. I don't think it's where I need it though. Hold on. I guess that's as close as we can get. Wait, I think this is the one. Nope. Definitely not. Okay. That's kind of cute. I think it looks better pushed back a little though. I think they're mowing the grass out there today. If y'all hear them, just ignore them. They do this often. I want to get some butterflies or something like that to go on top of these pillars, but I don't know what yet. Maybe stars, actually. Now that I think about it. Maybe some stars. And I also thought it might be kind of cute to put a gazebo up here in between the two houses and have like a little seating area back that way. We'll work some more on the pathway and it will definitely look a lot better. I need to do some Happy Home Paradise so we can decorate the outside of these homes as well. Stars would be amazing. I think so too, Vanessa. I think I'm gonna have to get some and we'll try it and see what it looks like. I think stars are our best bet since we have all these beautiful stars on the bottom here. Okay, bear with me. No pun intended, but you know. I'm doing like a whole lot of whites and red flowers on the outer edges. White, red, yellow, orange. Trying to do the very vibrant colors. I need some more orange flowers. But so far so good. Everything's starting to come together nicely. I was contemplating planting them in a certain pattern, but I don't know if it's going to work out. And I'll try it a little bit later and we'll see how things go. Right now, we're just trying to get them all in over here, get more flowers. But so far, so good. Plain party light arch, plant partition. I need a place for my storage shed that's not all the way over by my house, especially when we're working elsewhere. I feel like the white one looks most like clouds, right? I feel like it is. I'm just gonna do a little glowing moss pond over here so we can see it when we're walking by and stuff. But I think the little rocks matched up with our pathway are gonna make it look kind of like a little cloud, you know? That's why I have multiple storage sheds throughout my island. Yes, Vanessa. I have a couple of small ones. And I do want it hidden, but I don't think behind my house is the place for it. Maybe on the first level or something. I may just leave it here until I'm done decorating and then take it with me. Because we're going to decorate over here again another time too. And you're right, I do have some multiple sheds around the island. It's just I got tired of climbing up there and climbing back down each time, Vanessa. That was a lot. Alright, I also think some of these little balloons could work. Oh, excuse me. And I have these clouds. Well, they're glowing moss boulders, but in white, they're gonna be our poofier clouds. And we really should go customize those. I've been threatening to for a while now. Let's just get a couple, because we don't need all that many. Do I still have... Yeah. Okay. I've got some customization kits. Let's go see what we can do. I think butterflies for the areas that are supposed to be earth or, you know, the grassy areas. And I think the cloud areas should have stars on top of the pillars. So butterflies close to resident services and Nooks and Abels, and then all the bears will have the stars. You can make the boulders white? I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I need Reese and Cyrus. I think I can do it here. Yep. There we go. It has a bluish tint, which I think will be so pretty with everything, Vanessa. I think that's going to look great. I was worried we might need Reese and Cyrus, though. Thank goodness that's not the case. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to take a be right back in a second and grab my medication because my back and my side are starting to hurt a little bit, and I think I need another. Well, I haven't taken one today. I took one yesterday. Yeah, I forgot to take it this morning before we streamed. But I think I'm gonna need something to make my tummy and side stop hurting. I try to do good and not take a whole lot of medication, you know? Like, I don't need all that. Hello, Ayumu, welcome in. Any DIY you can custom yourself. That's always good to know, Ayumu. If y'all don't know my friend Ayumu, you should check her out. She is so sweet. And you will have a great time over there. How was your day today? We're over here on Care-a-Lot just trying to get things done. I think I need to take a day, maybe Wednesday, I'm gonna update all of my, my Nightbot cabands. Let me make a note of that too. Because I usually take Wednesday off to create jewelry and update or improve my stream stuff. And I know a couple of these need an update since I phrase things the way I do. Your day's been good so far? That's wonderful, Ayumu. I'm so glad. Glad you could join us today. Y'all ignore my tummy. Like I mentioned, she grouchy today. She is not okay. Been playing Animal Crossing in Dreamlight Valley? Me too, Ayumu. I got back into Dreamlight Valley yesterday. Thought bubble? Oh no, it's the wrong bear. We don't need it on a bear. We need Jacques or, hold on though. There was another bear that I thought would be good for, like, Blue Bear and Cherry are my baby hugs and baby tugs. I think they're the best option, but I'm not 100% sure. So sorry, I had a message. I don't think there's another pink one. Yeah, I ate breakfast, Ayumu. I was in that accident and the hernia is kind of achy and kind of grumbly. My tummy's always grumbly, but it's feeling away, you know? I'm trying to do better, but there's certain things my body is just like, you need to rest. Oh no, the only pink cub other than her, no, she has to stay, is my birthday twin. And I can't. I don't even like to admit that that is my birthday twin. I only claim Harvey, so no. You have to stay, Cherry. I'm so sorry I haven't talked to you in a minute, but you have to stay. We love you. Please don't go. Okay, so our glowing moss boulders here are gonna be our clouds. And in areas that I think the pathway just went too much of the same, I'm gonna try to pop it in over there and help with some of that to give it a little different something to stare at. I don't know, I think it looked better pulled inward though. The pathway isn't too bad. We got it looking pretty good, you know? But I thought maybe just something like this for over here to kind of keep you on the right pathway and to look like little clouds. And of course a few of them around like the side of the house, but we haven't really gotten the pathway in yet. But I'm thinking like one, maybe two along the back there going towards the other villagers' homes. But yeah, they look like little clouds poofing up. I kind of love that. Have you thought of a Judy one of villagers? Judy reminds me of a Care Bear villager from back, you know, when I used to watch with my kids. Let me see. I took a picture of this because I saw like the whole list of Animal Crossing, or not Animal Crossing, Care Bear villagers. I can't remember the villager's name, but I'm losing my mind today. Let me see. It's been a minute. Oh, I found a cute little bear pond too. I forgot about that until I checked this. Cute little bear pond we're gonna need. Oh my goodness. Oh, I can't find it now. Sorry, Ayumu. I saved it at the very beginning of our Care Bear Island here. Oh no, I saved it on my computer. I remember. Hold on. I was afraid I was gonna say the name wrong, but I think I was right. There's a Care Bear that is called True Heart Bear, and it has all these different colors to it. Is Pinky gonna stay? I'm not sure. I don't think so. Maybe. She's not really the right color. Like, there is a Polite Panda, and I think she could work for Polite Panda, but I really kind of had my heart set on a different purple bear. I need to get like a little chart going with this is the Care Bear and this is the Animal Crossing villager that I want for each Care Bear. You know what I mean? Like, I need to work on that too. I've just been kind of trying to figure it out as we go along. I was contemplating keeping Grizzly for Grumpy Bear, even though he's not really blue. He's grumpy. She is a bear, yes. Let me think here. My very favorite Care Bears, though, are the True Heart Bear and Share Bear. And I think I had her on here for Share Bear. It was either we keep Pinky to be Share Bear or we get Poncho to play as Share Bear. That will help, yes. Here, I'll put it on the list, Ayumu. Make Care Bear Animal Crossing compare chart. I'll work on that maybe this afternoon. I do have some ideas, but I've been focusing on trying to make it look like Carolot up here more than trying to make it, you know. I got distracted by life, to be honest. Excuse me. Had a frog in my throat. Goodness. Okay, so why does it look like a stethoscope? A little bit, Katie. I don't know. That's strange. How it folds, maybe. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. This is looking really cute, though. I love that. Oh, the balloons! The balloons! The little balloons. For cute little cloud poofs here and there. Dr. Bear, yes. I have worked in the medical field for most of my adult life. Like, whenever I turned 17 and graduated high school, I went to work at a nursing home with my mom, and we were both CNAs. And up until I was put off of work just recently, that was the type of work I did, was nursing home work. And so it's just what I'm used to. Maybe it was subconsciously put on there. We picked the island because it had a stethoscope. Maybe. Okay. I think I like it, but I need to look at it. I know we're all gonna get stuck right there coming through, but yeah. That's looking pretty good, I think. I think that will do. I wonder if Cherry is still walking around here with her thought bubble. Like, why couldn't it be Jacques? Why did it have to be Cherry? It's fine. I'm sure it will travel around. We do need to talk to our villagers, though. And since we figured out how we're gonna do this, and I've already got my hard hat on, we're gonna kick away a few of these path pieces and try to get a straight line on up here. At least, so we have a little bit of a pathway on the map. I wish when you put down like a custom code, like if you did it with the, you know, you can add a, hold on, like over here you can add like a custom code, like where you can lay it down and you pick the custom code. I wish that whenever you did that, it would show up on the map, you know? Like, that would make my day. But I think we're just gonna... Oops, that's not the one I wanted to kick away. Oh, heavens. This morning, Maple has thought bubble. I said no, Maple. I don't blame you, Ayumu. Like, what are they thinking? We treat them so good, and then they just up and want to leave. No. I thought we were friends. See, this is why I didn't want to kick that one out, because I don't know which one goes here. Oh, this was hectic to get in. Okay, there we go. Let's try this again. And I don't know why I'm kicking them away when I could just hit the button twice and swoop it. I'm having issues. But I don't want to take out these little corner pieces, and I wasn't sure how thick I needed to make this or where the path needed to go, so I waited, and now we'll just pop in all these little pieces together again. Ooh, that was cutting it close. I don't want those side pieces taken off of there. They were a challenge. Thank you all for 14 likes. That's amazing. Appreciate it very much. I think I might make a little bridge here to cross over the lake too. So I was gonna have this maybe go all the way up that way. And then maybe, I think if I scooch a little bit, it'll go in right here. That's better. And then we'll go off this direction too. Have a great day. Gotta go. Keep smiling. Thank you so much, Sandy. I hope you have the best day too. Thank you for being here. You're so sweet. I'll try to keep my happy face on today. So far, so good. Terrific friends definitely help. I don't want just like a whole lot of straight pathing either, so I'm trying to mix it up a little bit every now and then. Hopefully it'll look okay. We definitely need to do a little work up here and make our girl Judy have a nice looking house. I saw all the design codes for that one. It looks hard to understand. It's a little tricky, Ayumu. I mean, I thought I was okay at doing some pathing. I didn't think I was the greatest, but this one definitely makes you think. The creator of this code, all the love, all the respect, everything, because I can't even get a regular code to work right for me trying to create it. I can't even imagine this one. Like, all the respect, really. That had to have taken you forever. It's such a good code, though. It really is. It's beautiful. You love all the unicorns? Thank you, Ayumu. I'm so glad. I thought they matched our little stream theme a little bit, you know? They're kind of the same color. I thought it would be cute. And then we of course kept our little space cat. I'm glad that y'all like the emotes. That makes me very happy. Thank y'all for being channel members, by the way. I appreciate each and every one of you. Okay, so I may have to move my tiny tree when we get too far into this, but let's go ahead and start with the easy section. And we'll just stand here and pop in all of our pathways again. I hope to get some different channel badges soon. Whenever disability does get approved, I hope to do some more improvements on my channel. Little at a time, of course, because like of course our bills take top priority in trying to find transportation for the hubby, but if there is any extra money to do something fun with, I think that we should update the channel badges and things. Is unicorn your favorite fantasy creature? It's one of them, Ayumu. It definitely is. I love fairies. Fairies and unicorns. I have a big barrel planter outside, and it doesn't really have flowers in it at the moment. I really need to change the soil in it and put wildflowers back in it. But it has a whole bunch of little fairies and castles and things like that. So this really is my vibe. This is the kind of thing that makes me smile and makes me happy. And with all the weirdness in life right now, I'm kind of glad we started this island to give me something to smile about. I do love unicorns. I was very excited for Dreamlight Valley this morning and learning that I could fly around with the fairy wings. I didn't realize, and the sound I made was probably inaudible. But I was floating around on my fairy wings in Dreamlight Valley this morning, and I was just so thrilled that that was a thing. I didn't realize. It made me more giddy than I care to admit. And now I have a beautiful fairy costume for my Dreamlight Valley character today. You too, Ayumu? That's awesome! I also have a fondness for griffins and phoenixes. Have a little bit of a fondness for those as well. I used to read all of these wonderful books whenever I was a child about these places you could go to and visit, and you know, fairies and dragons and griffins and things like that. Those are just really up my alley. I love dragons. I saw a creature in real life that looks like a baby dragon, y'all, and now I'm trying to convince my husband to get me a creature called, I think it's called a skink, I'm pretty sure, but it looks like a baby dragon without wings. I love this thing, but its little arms, like there's some skin there that if they put their little arms out, they look like they have wings. Sam, you love it, and your character has fairy wings too? That's wonderful, Ayumu. If you have the latest expansion, reorder the stories and you could get an open book to use as a glider. That's amazing, Katie. That's amazing. You want to get Dreamlight Valley DLC? I have one of the packs. It's the one with the Storybook, or that's not right, is it? Storybook Vale? It's been a minute since I played Dreamlight Valley, y'all, to be honest. We got sidetracked with other games. I think that's the only expansion I have because I accidentally... Okay, I have a couple of different accounts because I have 4 different Switches. I have a couple of different accounts and I accidentally was signed in. I don't even know how this happened. Really. I was on my phone on Nintendo Online and I purchased the new expansion at the time. It was the one... Storybook, but I always want to use... Yeah, what was the first one? Oh gosh. Like, I have the one for Maleficent and Hades. I say Storybook because of Once Upon a Time. Same, Katie. Same. Did y'all know there's somebody that created a Storybook Once Upon a Time Animal Crossing Island? That thing is cute, y'all. I forgot who did it, but I was looking around their dream address and then I saw that they were a streamer as well, I'm pretty sure. That thing is cute. I'm so excited for next week. Fantasy Life, The Girl Who Steals Time comes out. I'm getting it on Xbox instead of Switch. Looking forward to playing with the hubby. I think that's the game my husband's excited about, Danny. Oh my gosh, I didn't know it was next week. That's awesome. We're gonna have to look into that. First was Eternity Isle. Second is Storybook. Thank you, Katie. I bought Eternity Isle with my Nintendo Switch Online account, but my Nintendo Online account was set to a different character on my Switch. I had Ragdoll and I had River Song because I did an island on there for for Doctor Who on my Switch that my Dreamlight Valley is on. And so I was signed in on Nintendo Online as River Song, and I purchased Eternity Isle as River Song. But I'm signed into Dreamlight Valley as Ragdoll. So now I own Eternity Isle, but I can't play it because River Song doesn't have Dreamlight Valley. So the hubby bought me the one with Maleficent, the storybook one, after that happened. And I really think this is what depressed me and made me not pick up Dreamlight Valley for a little while, because I was so upset that I accidentally purchased it on the wrong area and I couldn't even play that one. But I've gotten back into it and I'm a little less upset about it. It comes out on all consoles and it's crossplay right from launch day. Me and my hubby love the Fantasy Life games. They're super fun. That sounds so fun, Danny. My hubby is a gamer as well, and we like to play games together. Maybe contact Nintendo and see if they can swap it. It's been a while though, Katie. Do you think they would? Like, I don't know. I could try, I guess. It's better than just letting it go into the void. Oh, I broke my shovel. I can't get that flower. Here, let's try this then. I can fix the path later if it's not what we need. But yeah, I might try to contact them and see if there's anything they can do. It made me pout for a little bit. I quit playing for a moment. I was like, forget it. I just don't care. It was my own mistake, though. I should have checked, but I just got so excited that I think it was my birthday last year that I purchased it. And I got so excited that the hubby was like, yeah, take this money and you can put it towards a game that you want. And then it was on sale and I was like, yes. And so I snatched it up real fast while it was on sale. And like I told my hubby, I'm just not gonna pay to put Dreamlight Valley on there so I can play just that one over there and start all over. So contacting them might be in my best interest. You probably would love Fantasy Life. They might. Never hurts to try. True, Katie. I think I probably would, Danny. I think I should look into it this afternoon. I did, though. I pouted about it for a second. It was my birthday present last year. It upset me a little. And he also got me Luma Island around that time, and we started playing Luma Island, and I kind of forgot about Dreamlight Valley for a minute, to be honest. I had a lot of fun with it. Fantasy Life looks very fun. Oh, that's exciting. I love new games. I love finding awesome new games that I can play with my family. If it's something they'll enjoy, that just makes it even better. Oh, he was really excited about kind of a spookier game that comes out soon, but he was upset because he couldn't play it anywhere, and I told him, I have a Steam Deck. You can download it on my Steam Deck and play, because the only time I typically use it is for streaming, but he's not here usually when I'm streaming because I try to plan it out for the days he's at work. So he was like, oh, well, that's wonderful. So maybe we can add this to our list of things to play together too. That would be cool. I think I did it wrong because... Okay, let's try... I think that's the same one I had. My goodness, this one will work your brain for sure. Maybe we have this one be a diagonal 1, 2, going that direction. Oh, that's not right. That's not right at all. It's a great and cute RPG game. There's cooking, combat, gathering, and a bunch of lives. You can be or be all of them if you like. Plus, you get to rebuild your town and it has terraforming in it. That sounds amazing, Danny. That sounds great. The only other RPG game I think I've ever played, though, was Bravely Default. I love that game. The hubby got it for me a long time ago, and it was so good. You can do all this with friends? That's awesome! I love the sound of this already. That is awesome. Okay. There's the hard part. Now let's pop all these in. Oh, I don't think it's gonna reach right there. We'll have to go over. Okay. I think this is gonna be great for what we're doing. I don't know if I want it. I think I kind of like it over just a little. I actually found a game I played 20 plus years ago called Starship Titanic last night. May have to get the actual book. Well, that's cool, Katie. Also, I believe you can play with up to 8 friends. Wow, Danny. That's awesome. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna write it down. I put nails on, so writing anything is a little bit tricky. Like, I tried to be fancy this week. Tried to do some self-care to keep my spirits up a little. I love the way this is turning out. It's looking so colorful. Do I still have any boulders? No, but we have another giant vine. Oh, we do. Okay. I kind of want to move this one, and I think a boulder is needed over here. I think I've played Fantasy Life before. It was on 3DS? That's amazing. Crossplay is big, yes. I think I've played it before. I think my kids play it. Oh, when I tell them this, they're gonna be super excited. I think my kids play this. I was like, that name sounds very familiar. Again, I'm very loopy this week. giving it my best effort, but very loopy. Okay, I want to pull this one out a little. I need it to kind of help with where my pathway goes, you know? And we want to be able to see those very pretty vines in with our trees. Not sure if the trees are staying in this area. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out together. We'll see how it looks with and without, and then we'll decide after a while. One thing at a time. Yes, I bet they will be very excited for the new one. They're both at school right now. This is their last week of school. I can't hardly believe it. My oldest daughter will be a senior next year. It's gonna be her last year of school. Oh, somebody's at the door. I gotta answer the door, y'all. I will be right back. Give me a moment. Okay, I'm back. So sorry about that. Maintenance comes in once a month and they like to do bug care. They like to put down spray and things like that to make sure we don't get any pests. I forgot they were coming. And then I dropped some stuff on the floor. And I went ahead and took my medication while I was at it, because heaven knows I need that. Okay, excuse me. Thank you so much, Danny. I appreciate it. All right, where were we? If you don't know, my friend Nyla has an amazing Ko-fi setup, and you can get some incredible pot holders over there. I see that little notification popped up. Let me get a sip. Kind of threw me off guard because I went ahead and took my medicine and did all the things I need to do when I take a break. Okay. Let me get my hair up. We're ready. Hi, PC Brian. How's it going? Thank you so much for being here today, my friend. If y'all don't know PC Brian, you should go check him out. I have so many talented friends, and he is so much fun to hang out with. Y'all will have a great time. I'm pretty sure I got yours in there. And yes, if you haven't already, please like the stream. It helps me so very much. It helps me figure out what y'all want to see more of. And Animal Crossing and Care-a-Lot are some of my favorite things to do. So if this is your favorite thing to do, please leave a like. If you're new here and you're enjoying yourself, we would love to hang out with you again also. So please subscribe and hit that bell notification so you'll get notified when I go live. Okay. So, trying to figure out which pieces we need and where we need them have been interesting, to say the least. But I think I'm finally getting the hang of this pathway. I say that, but you know, the trouble it gives. It's very awesome that I didn't have to take any kind of pain medication this morning. The doctor at the ER gave me some muscle relaxers and told me to take ibuprofen and Tylenol for the pain. But I just now took my pain medication whenever I took my Be Right Back break, so I didn't take anything until 10:30. That's pretty good. That's really awesome. I do believe this tree is gonna have to be moved, unfortunately. And I don't have a shovel. We'll go get one. Or craft one. We'll see. Me. I think my hubby just told me that they would be here today too, and I forgot all about it. He did. I didn't realize today was the 13th. Whoops. I think I did that backwards. I've been putting the starry one across the front portion. So there are more stars. Okay, so we're just kind of popping them in here and there and trying to make sure that we do this pretty well. As long as we get the outside edges, it's a little easier to get the inside stuff. I think I need one of those diagonal ones here. That wasn't the one I needed. The angles for it are what's throwing me. Oh, goodness. This is day number 2. I left the fan on and I am freezing. I usually get overheated as we're doing the stream thing, but I am freezing today. That one needs to be a curved one too. There we go. So far, so good. It's coming along nicely, slow but sure. I know we voted on this before, but I need to speed run Happy Home Paradise over here on Carolot. Do y'all want to watch me speed run Happy Home Paradise? Let's see. Speed run together? Yes or no? I'm gonna shorten it to HHP, Happy Home Paradise. If I could spell, that would be fabulous. I blame the nails. Just a yes or no will be great. If y'all want to speed run it together, I would be more than happy to. If not, that's okay too. You know? Uh-oh, where'd my chat go? Oh no. Here we go. That's new. Alrighty. If y'all want to speed run it together, that is more than fine. If you would rather I take care of it off of stream, just put no. It's okay. Either way works. I don't want to bore you with it if you don't want to watch it, you know? I can't remember what our last poll was though, so we'll just go from this one. have to curve it down over here, but I'm gonna go ahead and just pop these in for now. Just to get it coming this direction. This is the easiest way for me to put my paths down, y'all. I just go in and I pop in the big square that it lets you pop in, and then I will go back and take out the little side pieces here that you're gonna need room for. And that just works so much better for me because it's tricky. It's tricky sometimes. Okay, this area should be all clouds. And I think I'll move that pink flower back one. And we're gonna go with the brightly colored stars in this area. We just need a couple more over here, and then we can get that outer piece laid down too. I'm hoping to get as much pathing up here as I possibly can today before we call it quits, which is why I'm just kind of hyper focused on this. I would really love to get a large majority of it done. I think I'm gonna take that rock out too as soon as I get... Oh, you look so cute in your little hat and your little coat in the rain, Blue Bear. Hello, Cosmos. Welcome in. How was your day? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing wonderful. We're trying to do a little more work on Care-a-Lot over here and get things squared away and looking lovely. Fingers crossed. Oh no. I am behind on some of my stuff, y'all. Bless y'all for putting up with me. Thank you for being great friends. Go. Our friend Cosmos Crossing, you should go check her out. She's amazing. Has some great videos over there that you're gonna want to see. Doing wonderfully. I hope you have having a great day too. Much better than recent days. I'm feeling a lot better, Cosmos. Thank you. I'm glad you're having a good day. I need to make you a channel command because I keep forgetting. Life has been wonky lately though, so bear with me, y'all. I'm gonna get it done tomorrow or afternoon time. Aw, you're very sweet. Thank you, Cosmos. I appreciate you coming in and hanging out with us. I'm writing down that you need a channel command because this is take 2. I've tried to do better at the having everything done that I need. So glad you're doing better than the last few days. Been rough for sure. Absolutely, Cosmos. Now it's just the healing process and trying to sort out all of this stuff with insurance over the accident. Hopefully everything goes well though, and hopefully disability gets approved soon, and all of this is just Another little bump in life's crazy road, you know? Just one of those things that happens sometimes. Some of these are a little challenging for me to know which piece I want and where. Come on now. Surely. No. Let's not do that. I think it needs to go about right here to get it to come across. There we go. Goodness gracious. My brain will hopefully be fully functional by the end of the week. It's still a little frazzled, and I guess now is the best time to try to learn the path, you know? There we go. That's better. Heavens. There we are. Kitty Loaf has been super attentive to me since the accident. Like, she is all about being in my lap and wants cuddles and needs attention. She's just like looking up at me and meowing a lot. Are you okay? That's how it feels. I'm like, I'm doing better. Slowly but surely. I was wrong and I didn't need to erase those. Whoops. Hey, how long are you gonna be live? Thinking of raiding. I should be here until 12, Nyla. Till noon. And you're so sweet. Thank you. Hope you're doing wonderful today. I think I want this one to poof out this way, though. Yeah. So instead of getting it to curve up that way, we need to bring it out this way. I'm hoping to get a lot of this pathing done today, and that's why I want to stream a little bit longer since I am feeling better today than I have been feeling. Please work with me. Heavens. Oh wait, that's not the right one for that. That's not the right one. I think I need another side one over here. This path hates me. It is not my friend. I tried to make a rainbow path one time, and I think that this path is brilliant because if I would have thought to make little squiggly lines in mine, it probably would have turned out to be something I loved, but I really hated that path, to be quite honest. I need to go find a shovel. We gotta get a shovel, because I've got to move some trees and some flowers. Also got to remember which side of the island I'm on and which island I'm on. Okay. Oh, you changed your mind about leaving? That's lovely. So glad to see. So glad to hear it. All right. Tools. And let me grab a couple of pumpkins and I'll just go ahead and eat those. Didn't want to run her over, but she's walking so slow. Come on, Cherry. Come on, Cherry. Okay, here we go. We're prepared. Hello, hello, and welcome in, Nyla. Welcome in, Crispy Crafts. Pretend I didn't know. You're so great. Welcome in, Moses. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Hope you all are having a lovely morning. Welcome in, Val. Thank you, thank you. Hello, raiders. Welcome in. It's been a minute. I missed y'all. Hello. I actually have a cute little raid emote here. Hello, aloha. Hello, Cosmos. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, raiders. How is Caroline? The pathway is a pain. My friend Sandy called it a pita, and I didn't know what that meant until later. But it is a pain. 3 months member. Thank you so much, Nyla. I appreciate it. Y'all don't know how much it means to me. Y'all have been helping me keep my sanity and pay my bills for the past few months. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate everybody that likes to lurk here. I appreciate everybody that is a channel member. I appreciate all my subscribers. Y'all are all very welcome here. And thank you so much for being my friend. Member for 2 months. That's so amazing, Crispy. Thank you for being a moonbeam for 2 months. I appreciate you. And thank you so much for being a subscriber over on my Ko-fi too. Like, thank y'all for looking at that stuff and helping me get my jewelry out there. Y'all are amazing. Y'all are the best community. I was just telling my friends how when I was younger, my aunt taught me to try to kind of smile through the troubles and move on and keep going. And without y'all, it would be so much harder to smile and just keep moving through all these little hurdles life just keeps throwing at me. Y'all are truly incredible friends. I appreciate y'all. Nyla, thank you so much. I appreciate it. All the hype and hearts for Nyla. You're so sweet. Thank you, thank you. Oh, funny story, by the way. Nyla and Guffy ordered jewelry from me, and I did not realize that I hadn't been paid yet. So I went to my Ko-fi, and it said that Ragdoll had gotten paid. I need to remember and write down my stuff because I keep getting like my regular stuff mixed in with my streaming stuff. And so my money was waiting for me on a PayPal account for Ragdoll instead of my jewelry account. I somehow put the wrong email address. And so it didn't send the money to my bank like it should. But it's okay. I got it sorted out. It's okay now. I figured it out last night and I got it sorted. And the money will be sent to me on a card. But for the life of me, I couldn't figure out why I was short a little bit on bills whenever I knew I had figured in all of my jewelry money, and that was why. I was like, what? So I found quite a bit of monies to help us out with this coming rent, and that's wonderful, you know. Thank you, Katie, for the membership. Aloha. Enjoy your emojis. If y'all don't know, I have some super cute emojis here, or at least I think they're super cute. We've got all the little adorable unicorns and precious things here. Oh my, I don't know what I did. I touched something and it made my area smaller. Heavens. What did I do? I'm gonna lurk and make lunch. Be back shortly. No worries. Oh, that's not the right thing either. I touched a button and I made my chat smaller. I don't know what happened. Oh, good grief. Leave it to me to do that. Maybe this. There we go. Fabulous. I touched something and made all of the chat really small. Yes, enjoy your alert, Nyla. Thank you so much for being here. Thank y'all for 26 likes. That's amazing. I'll change our like goal to 30. Well, let's do 40. Since we're very close to 30 now. If you haven't liked the stream yet, please do. I would appreciate it. Here, let's do 35. We'll split the difference. 35 like hype. If you haven't liked the stream yet, please do. It helps me know what you would like to see more of, and it lets me know that you're enjoying what we're watching. It did make it very hard to read, Katie. It was so small. I was like, it was already small. It was already tiny. Oh no. Fortunately, I figured it out. Thank goodness. I forget that my screen for my computer is a touch screen, and I accidentally touched the screen. And it hit a little button that zooms in or zooms out. So I had to just reset that. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Oh my. Y'all are the best. We've already got 27 likes. Y'all are incredible. I'm so glad that y'all like Care a Lot. That makes my day. You have no idea. This island makes me smile, and I'm glad that I could share it with y'all and improve it from what it was the first time I did it. We've created Care a Lot before over here. It's been a very long time ago, before I learned how to do all the really cool decorating stuff. And so we're giving it another shot. We're giving it another shot. Oh no. You have issues with touch screens. They can be a little touchy, to say the least, Katie. Hello, Dragonborn Hank. How's your morning? Good morning, good morning. Thank you for being here. Care a Lot is a ray of sunshine. I'm so glad that you like it, Happy. I'm so glad. It really puts me in a better mood, and let me tell you, after the hard week, last week, the end to the week, I need it. I need a ray of sunshine. That's what my aunt calls me, by the way. The aunt that's been helping me with all of my troubles lately, she calls me Sunshine. She's called me that since I was a little girl. I think I might take this little fishing area right here all the way out to the edges. Are you and your hubby doing okay? Yes, Hank. Better and better by the day. I'm having a little bit of aches and pains still because I got whiplash and I got a concussion. So occasionally my brain is foggy and I can't think of the word I want to use. But they said that would be normal for a few days, maybe a couple of weeks. And the hubby went straight to work after the accident, Hank. He went straight to work. I was like, are you sure? He was like, we need the money. Ain't no rest for the wicked. Money don't grow on trees. We got bills to pay. He went straight to work. I was like, oh my goodness. Yes, thank you so much, Katie. But we're both feeling better. We're a little bit sore. He's not you know, as bad off, I don't believe. He's telling me he feels good. He's fine. And I got some severe bruising in my tummy area, and it made the hernia, it expanded the hernia a little bit more, and I've got to go talk to the surgeon and make sure everything's okay. And I got a little bit of bruising on my tummy and where the seat belt landed, but other than that, I feel much better today. Like, I'm just sore, but very grateful to be alive, y'all. Honestly, that's the takeaway here. Very happy and grateful. The officer at the scene and the firefighter were like, "Are you okay? You sure?" And I told him I wasn't going to go to the doctor, but my cousin did make me go. So I have been checked out, and I am okay, other than those little things. Thank you so much, Hank. Yes, very fortunate. Okay, and then I think I'll need to hold on. Let's see. Let's see how this does. I think if we put this one here, I have an idea for this area. Yes, if you're new here and you haven't yet, please subscribe. We would love to hang out with you. If this is your vibe, I play Animal Crossing a whole lot. We're at least 3 days a week over here with some Animal Crossing. I am going to try to incorporate in some more Dreamlight Valley. I got really off my schedule for that, and we played some Luma Island and other fabulous games. But if you're interested in that kind of thing, I do hope you'll subscribe, and I hope I'll see you there. I need this one. And like I mentioned before, we're trying to put the little starry ones that have more stars up in the areas closest to the rainbowy part. So that it looks even brighter and more colorful. I hope that's the objective anyway. I hope it works that way. I don't know why, like, since the accident, I have a lot more anxiety, though. Like, I'm feeling anxious a lot more. And I don't know if that's just part of it, or I don't know. The path is super cute. Thank you so much, Cosmos. I love this path. The creator is truly, truly talented. I'm gonna try to get all of these codes in the description today. If y'all desperately need them, though, I do have a board saved on Pinterest under Ragdoll River Song as well. And the pin for this island is ACNH Care Bears. And I have all of the codes saved over there. Look at Judy in her cute little raincoat. Excellent paths. Thank you so much, Poppy. I'm glad you like it. I want to show you over here. I forgot to show you this part. Trying to keep Poppy up to date on her Care Bears. It needs a little more work, but this is kind of the vibe we're going for. We've got some of those boulders for clouds. We got a few cloud beds, some rainbows and stars and vines. Hello, Poppy, and welcome in. If y'all don't know my friend Poppy, you should definitely go check her out. She is amazing and such a fun person to hang out with. can't spell today, y'all. I think PTSD or anxiety symptoms from an accident like that makes a lot of sense. Very normal to be more nervous for at least a while after. Probably very true, Cosmos. This morning, the day of the accident was foggy, and this morning was a little bit foggy. And I think that was part of my anxiety because when the hubby left out, he pointed it out, and then my heart started pounding a little. And he's at work, he's fine. But the kiddos leaving out made my heart pound a bit too, and I was like, oh my goodness. Just, it really shook me up more than I care to admit, I think, you know? I know I have a channel command for you. I don't remember what it is now. There we go. If y'all don't know my friend Poppy, please go check her out. She is wonderful. And she's on the same path I am to 1,000 friends, so we can have more cute channel emotes. And yeah, you will really have a fun time over there. Yeah, I feel like my anxiety went through the roof this morning when it was foggy again, and I was just like, oh God. Let my hubby and my children be safe. But yeah, I feel a little shook up from it. Here's the other area I wanted to show you, Poppy. We just did this morning, and I really like the way it came out. It's looking very cute. Sending hugs and healing vibes. It will take time to recover. Give yourself a little grace. Thank you so much, Poppy. I appreciate that. This is kind of the vibe we're going for over in the Care Bear Island area. And we're hoping it all looks very awesome. I'm trying to get pathway underneath for all the areas, and that's kind of what we're working on today. Next time we'll have to get back over there where Jacques is, and I want to say June, and we'll get the pathway going that direction. And just a little at a time, hopefully we can make it look more and more like Care-a-Lot the more we work on it. Fingers crossed. You see the vision? That's wonderful. We were also talking about getting some little stars to go on top of these pillars, and I think that would be a great idea for Care-a-Lot. This is my little house area. I'm very thrilled with how it came out. I'm loving all the vines, and it just has like a very elegant, cute little feel to it. We've also got to get all of this done, the pathway, excuse me, Nate, all of the pathway like this on our ground level, so that the second level is all covered in clouds and bright. And it just kind of, it's like a cottagecore, kidcore kind of island to go with. You know, like a little bit of a combination. I want this area to be shocking whenever you walk into it compared to the others. Does that make sense? Yeah, you need Nova lights? Stat! I will get them. And then we're going to put a few more pillars around and absolutely have little stars everywhere and Nova lights everywhere. But yeah, this is starting to look really cute. I think I might move those trees. I'm not 100% certain on that part yet, but we're just kind of filling in everything and trying to make it look like it should. We still need Buck and Jacques to leave though. And I need to do some terraforming along that back wall by my peninsula too. I've got to get all this built up a bit. But yeah. Followed you on Pinterest? Thank you, Poppy. I've got a whole bunch of boards over there with so many codes. I spend way too much time code shopping on Pinterest. And if y'all do need these pads, they are in a board with ACNH Care Bears. And I will put it in the description soon. I just keep having little brain farts and I forget to do what I need to do. Okay, So this one over here, this is going to be like a little fishing area or something like that towards this area. And then coming around that way, it may be something else, but I thought this would be a cute little fishing spot. Judy just walking back and forth, trying to get attention. Pinterest is the best. Following you? Awesome, Katie. Hope you find some codes that you don't know about. Hope that it's helpful. And yes, welcome back, Nyla, if I didn't say it already. I think I did, but I'm not sure. Welcome back. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a friend. Judy, what are you up to over here? Like, what's going on? She's just like, I just want to see what you're doing over here, you know? Okay, so we'll get a little area cut out here so that... Uh-oh, did it wrong again. So that we can put another vine here coming up out of the ground. I think I might want to make this one a little bit wider, actually. If I could just put it... You've got some great pins. Oh, I love Daria, Poppy. That was so me as a teenager. The kiddo has started watching it with me too, my oldest daughter, and she thinks it's hilarious. I love Daria. Okay, back to work and lurk. No worries, Katie. Y'all do what you gotta do. I appreciate my lurkers. She's great. She was completely my personality in high school. I know you couldn't tell to talk to me now, but yeah. It was very fitting. Oh my. Let me see. I think we're almost there. This pathway is just... Judy, what are you doing? What are you doing? We need the side one again. I don't know what I'm thinking. Please don't come over here right now, Judy. You're distracting. You still are. I think I toned it down a bit when I had kids, Poppy, because I didn't want my kids to act like that towards me, I guess. But my oldest daughter acts like that anyway, so it was all for naught. She acts that way anyway. So funny. I think I was always like a combination between Daria and Jane because I really did dress like Jane a lot. She was one of my favorite characters. Like I had a lot of dark clothing and a bit of a spicy personality back in the day. They inherited the sass. They did. They did, Poppy. Little Xena has claimed my lap again. Aww. Xena is a cutie, Nyla. I saw a picture yesterday. Such a precious kitty. I saw a cat out and about yesterday in our little apartment area, and I'm like, I hope that that's not somebody's cat because I think the landlady's been calling animal control on the cats around here, and I'm like, listen, I will bring cats in if I have to. Oh, another part of good news. The car place that I had to let my car go back, they sold the vehicle. Unfortunately, they're still trying to get money from me. It didn't cover the entire sale price, and they think that we owe them $4,000 now. That's them calling again, and I'm just like, I'm not answering you. I'm not doing this today. Jane and Trey were so cool, though. Trey was a cutie. Just saying. She's stealing hearts already, and she knows how cute she is. I bet. They tend to know how cute they are, Nyla. Little Kitty Loaf has been sneezing, and I think she has allergies like I have allergies. Which is kind of funny to me. I'm just like, are you okay? Poor little kitty. I need to clean off my front porch. There's like a little puddle of pollen since it rained the other day. We all love Trey, of course. I think Trey is the reason I ended up with an eyebrow piercing. Just saying. Just saying. I think it's this one, though. Hold on. Hold on. Yes, if y'all don't know, I do have a Ko-fi, and I would love if you would go look at it. You might find something you like over there. Well, that was all wrong. It was the one above it. I'm bad at this, y'all. I'm bad at this. It's okay. Can't be perfect. Can't be good at everything. You went for the nose. I've got one on each side too, Poppy. I'm a mess. I don't think you and I have talked about this. I have had both of my eyebrows pierced. And I have both sides of my nose pierced. But my eyebrow piercings closed up because of the surgeries that I had to try to have. And then they didn't even work right. So I'm just like, I did all that for naught. And then my piercings closed up. So I'm a little upset. I also had a lip piercing and a tongue piercing, but those all kind of closed. So I'm just like, well, maybe later when things calm down. I'm a mess. But maybe later when things calm down, I'll go get those, or at least the one eyebrow fixed. Whenever, okay, kind of a gross story a little bit, y'all, but a little bit graphic maybe. I was trying to wash my face one day, and my wedding ring is on my left hand. And I accidentally hit my eyebrow ring a little too hard with that left hand. And I pulled my eyebrow ring right out. Like, it was bad. It was so bad. So the left one is not pierced anymore. But the other one, I think if I just tried to wiggle it in, I could get my eyebrow ring back in there. But yeah, it was a horrifying shower that day. You don't even wear earrings anymore? Oh, I try to wear some of my earrings sometimes. But yeah, it was bad, y'all. I put a Band-Aid on it and I went to work. I was like, I'm fine. It'll be okay. But the lip ring and the right eyebrow ring, they both closed whenever I had to have surgery. Like, I left them out because I had that IV in my arm and I couldn't quite get them back in that day. And it happened quick because they were new. It wasn't fun, y'all. It wasn't. Least favorite day. But I'd had that one pierced since I was in high school. And I really thought, you know, it was doing great to keep it doing good, but whew. Looking like a psycho, been in the bathroom. Yeah, it did, Poppy. It really did. I was like, I just wanted to wash my face. But usually I take my ring off, and I don't know what happened that morning. I was just so sleepy. And I was like, oh, I woke up late. That's what it was. I woke up late to work. And then when that happened, I was like, forget it. I don't even care that I'm late. I called him and I said, I'm having a rough morning and I'll be there as soon as I can get there. But I woke up late and I was trying to hurry up and rush and wash my face. This is why I don't recommend rushing yourself to do anything, ladies and gentlemen. Take your time. It's okay. Breathe. Don't let your anxiety get the best of you because you could hurt yourself. Just breathe. 0 out of 10. Definitely don't recommend, Poppy. Definitely not. After my mom passed away, I got a tattoo on my left arm also that is a heart, but the little heart is composed of solar system stuff. And it's got like Earth over here and it has a moon towards the base of it, and it stands for I love you to the moon and back because it's what my mom used to say all the time. Like, just, you know, little things about me y'all probably don't know. And I have bright pink hair. I blame Daria and She-Ra and Carebears. I blame Rainbow Bright. All of those great cartoons. I have piercing called a snug. I've had many piercings, but I take them out except the snug. Reason it took a year to heal. I got it infected so many times with abscess and had to soak it in sea salt. Oh no. Is that one the one on your ear, Danny? The one at the top of your ear? You miss your purple hair? I used to have purple hair, Katie. When my hubby first met me, that's what I looked like. I had some purple hair, and I used to use purple eyeliner to make it pop. All the greats, absolutely, Poppy. All the fabulous cartoons. My mom was one of those parents that didn't want me to really dye my hair when I was younger. And so the first time I ever did it and I came home, I had dyed it black. And I just realized that that was not for me because it looked okay, but it wasn't what I needed. And I started dyeing my hair rainbowish colors. Like, when I actually had rainbow hair for a very long time, like in senior year of high school. I had each strand was a different color of the rainbow on the top layer, and then we picked it up and did that on the bottom and had the whole bottom part red, and it looked really cute. But I started dyeing my hair weird colors at probably the age of like 15. But funny enough, she didn't hate it anymore after. Like, she loved all the colorful ones. She hated the black hair. She was like, you look like a goth. And I was like, it's kind of the point. Because it was so hard to heal, I've kept it in. Only piercing that was terrible to heal, and I'm stubborn like that. Yeah, I bet. Once was almost late to work because I nicked my ear while shaving. Let me tell you, ears do not stop bleeding. That's terrible, Hank. Oh my goodness. I've had some hair colors too. My favorite's green. Oh my, Poppy. It's defo the color I've had in my hair the longest. I haven't ever been brave enough to try green. My hubby has a darker complexion than I do. I'm very pale. Very, very pale. And the colors like pinks and purples and things like that go better on my skin tone. But he's had a turquoise before, and a green, and a blue, and he does red. Like, he's really brave. But I stick to like purples, pinks, and reds because I know they go with my complexion a little better. I don't think I'm brave enough for green, but it looks great on him. It's on your ear. The bump on your outer ear, kind of hard to explain for me, but look up snug piercing and you should see it. I don't know if that's what mine is called. Like, I have one at the very top of my ear, and I used to wear a little cuff earring up there. I did black once. It was not it. I think I started at a similar age too, but the upkeep is too much. Yes, it's hard to keep it up. Pale too with a lot of pink and red in my skin, so the green actually complements my complexion quite well. You know, now you got me thinking, wondering how I would look with some green hair, Poppy. Since you follow me on Pinterest, there's a board marked hair, I do believe. And there's a hairstyle in there that's green and red for Christmas time. And I contemplated it, but I wasn't brave enough to do it. But I might be able to try it later. Uh-oh, that's my alarm. I didn't even realize it was that close. We did get a lot done today, though. More in the middle area of the ear. I know what you're talking about, Danny. I wanted that part pierced too. I heard it was hard to heal. The rainbow path you were using is just so sweet. It reminds me of cotton candy. That's awesome, Happy. That is so cool. It kind of reminds me of frosting on a cake with sprinkles. It's very pretty. I'm just so glad that it works with the in-game pathing, that we figured it out this morning. And that's, you know, pretty much how I think we're going to do it, and wrap it around that way a little bit. Oh, I did get a shovel. Silly me, I'm trying to just go around stuff, but I did get a shovel. Y'all, I am so loopy these past few days. Okay, let me... Alright, this is looking phenomenal. We got so much more done today than I really expected. I didn't know it was hard to heal when I got it. I just thought it looked real neat. And now if anyone asks me about it, I tell them it's called a snug and it's not easy healing piercing. Yeah, good idea to warn some folks. I did want that one done, and then there's like that bar that goes through the top of your ear. I contemplated getting another piercing close to the one I already have so I could have that little bar go through my ear. But the hubby likes piercings and tattoos for us to be different because he doesn't want people thinking we're trying to be matchy-matchy. Telling off on him a little, but it's okay. I understand. He wants us to be uniquely ourselves. But he did agree to get one tattoo with me that matches. I showed it to him. And I forgot where I was headed with this. But I didn't want to get that piercing because I didn't want him to think I was trying to copy his stuff, but it did look really cool. Like the way it was set up on the lady's ear that I saw, it looked really cool. But now that I know it's a little harder to heal, I'm just like, I don't know. I don't think I'll go get the lip piercing redone though, even though it closed up and there is like a little hole there. I don't think I want to do it though, because that one literally terrified me more than any of the other piercings. They did it from bottom up, and so that needle came right by my eye. And I was like, nope, never again. Because I had contemplated getting the other side done as well. Because I don't know, I like the symmetry of it. I'm a little bit of a freak. I'm weird. But I contemplated getting both. And after that happened, I was like, oh no, this is not for me. That one scared me. I was like, can you hurry along with that piercing, lady? Can you get the cute little jewelry for it and hurry? Scared me a bit. Hello, Yaya. Welcome in. Cartilage piercings can be tricky. You kind of just have to find out if it takes or not. Yeah, Poppy. Hello, Yaya. I've heard the bar also called an industrial. Yes, that's the one my hubby wants. That's what he's wanting. I think one day I'm just gonna have to get us to go together and see about getting my piercings re-pierced and get his done. Just have him go with me. Honestly, y'all, I love my mom. Y'all know I talk about her a lot since she passed on. But the reason that I got so many piercings and dyed my hair is because at the time, we would go to family reunions and things, and everybody would tell me how much I looked like my mother. And at the time, it kind of bothered me a little bit when I was younger. Now, not so much, but the piercings and the tattoos and things like that kind of helped me feel like my own unique person, you know? I didn't want to feel like I was a carbon copy of my mother, and I did look exactly like her. Just glad none of mine were rejected, right, Danny? I wish that I would have asked the hubby to try to put mine in for me after the surgery, though, but it wasn't even on my mind, you know? You want to get your conch piercing redone? That's awesome! Probably as soon as I get some money, I'll probably get my eyebrow fixed at least. Enjoy your lurk, Moses. I understand that feeling, Ragdoll. I've had lots of folks tell me I look like my mother, but as I get older, folks have stopped saying that as much. Aw. I just wanted to look like my own person. Not that I didn't love her or, you know, I just wanted to look like me. Just wanted to be me. And it's not that way for me, Yaya. The older I get, the more I look like her. So I'm kind of glad I took those little precautions, I guess, to make myself appear different. I think it used to be, like, hurtful or insulting for her or something, and I just kind of explained it to her one day, and I was like, I don't do it to hurt your feelings. It's not even about you. You know? I've had the whole you look like your mom most of my life. The only issue is my birth mom is literally a psycho, so being referred to as looking like her was a huge insult to me. Oh, Nyla. Sending hugs to Nyla. Sending hearts and hugs, Nyla. I get that. I do. At the time, okay, not to call my mother out like this. We're just gonna get into it though. At the time, my mom was a bit of an alcoholic, and she had had some things in her life pop up that were just not, you know, like, everybody handles things differently, but she just had some rough stuff come up in her life, you know what I mean? And so she kind of leaned on alcohol a bit, and she could be a little crazy when she drank. So I get that, Nyla. I understand. And I was so glad to meet the sober version of my mom and get to become friends with her, because the version of my mom that liked to drink a lot and go to the bars and things like that was not the most kid-friendly mom to have when you're a small child, you know? So I get that. Gotta go for dinner, sweetie, but nice chatting as always. You take care of yourself. Thank you so much, Poppy. I appreciate it. So I feel that, Nyla. I get it. And, you know, just very fortunate to have a good relationship with her before she moved on, you know, before she passed. And I don't think it bothers me so much anymore that I look like my mom, but it's just like a preference thing for me now. It's just like, I'd kind of rather just look like this, you know? I'm used to everybody calling me Pinkie Pie. Luckily for me, I had an amazing stepmom, so I'm all good. That's wonderful, Nyla. As I was saying earlier, my aunt used to come over and help take care of us a lot, so she was kind of like a stepmom to me. But I just called her my second mom. Enjoy your lurk, Yaya. I appreciate you being here. Got to work on job applications? No worries. I hope you get a good job. Thank you for being here. My mom was an alcoholic for a long time. She's quit for a while now, but she's still a miserable person. I don't talk to her, and it's a shame she doesn't get to see her grandkids growing up. Aw, Danny. Sending hugs your way, too. That can be rough. I think sometimes people just don't realize how their actions and the things they say and do can affect other people. And sometimes I think they don't really care, you know? So, I don't know. Like, at the time you're in it, you're in it. And I understand my mom's troubles a lot more now as an adult. And I would never try to, like, be like, this is the reason and, like, use it as a shield for her or whatever. But understanding it and being able to kind of, I don't know, we became friends through it, and helping each other out of the misery and stuff was what was needed for our relationship. But that's not always the case, you know? And it's just sad whenever people don't care to change at all because they don't care that it's affecting someone they love, you know? I have a sister who grew up in the same environment, and she became an alcoholic, and now she has cirrhosis of the liver, and she's going to pass away probably very soon. And it's just rough to think that the alcohol was more important to her than her children, you know? Than the people that she's leaving behind to feel sad and to cry for her. Like, I don't know, like, I don't know. I can't. I can't even fathom if they were to tell me, you know, don't drink because you may pass on from this. I don't know. Like, I wouldn't ever choose alcohol over my children, you know? Ever. I've been lurking, but I have to head out now. Bye. No worries, Lavender. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Thank you so much for being here. If y'all don't know my friend Lavender, you should go check her out too. I've accepted it. It took many years of therapy and I'm at peace with it now. I will say I did try for years to have a relationship, but she never tries, so it is what it is, unfortunately. Yeah, it's better to protect your kiddos from that kind of thing too, I think. And I think you probably made the right choice. Like, my sister's kiddos, they don't visit her, they don't talk to her really because they feel a certain way about it, you know? And she She could have been a great mom, y'all. If she just would have said, I don't need this in my life. And I kind of wish she had, because we're all going to be really sad whenever, you know? I don't know. Can't tell other people how to live their lives, and trying my best not to judge, but I just wish for her she would have made a better decision. Because it's just sad. Like it wasn't needed. It's also one of those things I fear for myself, because like I said, we did grow up in the same household, and it is hard not to pick up those habits your parents have sometimes, so thank heavens for miracles. The hubby says you either go one of two directions with it. You'll either be just like, or you'll avoid completely. And I think I have chosen the avoid completely route. It took a long time for me to realize, though, that nothing I said to my sister was going to change her mind, and that's a hard lesson, you know? That people change when they want to change. Now I'm focused on trying to be the best mom I can for my kids, and I've made mistakes, but I try every day for them, and they're turning out to be amazing kiddos. Exactly, Danny. Yes, and that is wonderful. Try to break the cycle and be a better parent was my goal. And fortunately, I met a terrific man, my wonderful husband, that taught me a better way to raise kids, you know? You could say I'm a miracle. I grew up in an alcoholic household. I don't drink or smoke, and somehow I'm not crazy. That is a miracle, Nyla. I won't say that I'm not crazy, but yeah, on the others. Crazy for frogs. That's an awesome way to be crazy, though. I think this is about as much as we're gonna get done today, y'all. I do have to go get some lunch, and I did take some medication, so my tummy is feeling a little wobbly. So I do think we're gonna find a friend to go raid over to while I grab a bite to eat. Let me see. And my shoulders are starting to feel a little stiff today, everybody. So I think it's time to call it a day. We made it a lot longer than I thought we would today. That's wonderful. If you haven't already, please like the stream. I appreciate each and every one of you. It looks like my friend Guffy is live. She is playing some Dinkum and maybe some Stardew Valley next. Let me get a link for our friend here. And we can go over and say hello if y'all are willing to follow me that way. I'd appreciate it. What is it, Kitty Loaf? She needs attention too. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. We're gonna put Ragdoll Raid in chat. And this is her link for the video. Thank you all so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you have a good day too, Yaya. I hope it's wonderful. I just finished my own lunch, nom nom nom. I don't even know what I'm gonna have. Hope your tummy calms down. Me too, Yaya. Thank you for the stream. Ragdoll, get some rest and take care. Thank you so much, Danny. See you later, Katie. Bye, everybody. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for 30 likes. Oh my gosh. Thank you. We're gonna go on a Ragdoll Raid and said hello to Guffy. But all the hype for 30 likes. Thank you, friends. All the hype and love. Y'all are amazing.